Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Ender Magnolia. So, we're currently in the little shelter here in the Old City Market. In the lowest stratum, right? The lower stratum? Yeah. There's at least the central stratum, and then of course the upper stratum that we're trying to reach, I suppose. Although that's probably gonna be... It's probably gonna take a little bit longer. Last time we recruited two new... I always want to say spirits, just because they kind of look like it. Two homunculi to our team. The winged Yolven. Actually, he shows up sometimes when you're idle. Like, as to my other ghosts. Well, see, there they are again. Anyway. And then, of course, we are now being accompanied by Hati, the dog. There he is. There's Yolven. Yeah, apparently only two homunculi will ever show up next to you. Even though you can only have 4 equipped, but I suppose I would get a little bit crowded. Anyway, let's try this new fast travel system. And I guess I'm gonna head over... Yeah, you can still just hit the triggers to quickly snap to the different fast travel points. We're gonna start with this one. Well, there he is. Good boy. With the door on this side. And please excuse all the wheezing and coughing. I started recording like 3 times at this point. Or got ready to record, only to give up. Because allergies or whatever it is just keeps hitting me the moment I, prepare to start talking. So my nose is a bit stuffy right now, but I hope it's gonna be mostly okay. I can't let that stop me any longer. There we go. Could this be the mine? I mean, I would expect... I don't know. With a 2D... Oh, well, I mean, this very much looks like a mine entrance, so I guess this is actually where we're supposed to go, huh? In that case, I'm probably gonna head straight back the other way. Subterranean Laborer's Code. Yeah, I was just gonna say that with a 2D arranged map like this, obviously, different height levels don't always make that much sense. You have to... Or a certain, I guess, horizontality is kind of implied. Sometimes areas that are, stacked on top of each other on the map are not, you could imagine that they are actually just, that they're arranged in a 3D space, and it's just a 2D representation of the world. I'm probably explaining that horribly, but anyway. As long as the magicite yet glitters, toil as though the very future depends upon it. As long as the magicite yet glitters, toil as though the very future depends upon it. For it is your hands that lay the foundation for House Milius. Squad Leader Milius Magicite Mining Unit 1. The MMMU. Just to confirm, but what else would this be, right? Magicite Mine, of course. Well then, in that case, let's just quickly head over here. Yes, please. Extremely convenient fast travel, of course, but I suppose... At least it's well explained in universe. Oh, also, it just occurred to me that we have Yolven with us, who does this. Oh, that knocked that enemy over quite quickly. Wow, yeah, that does a lot of poison damage, actually, or break, or whatever they call it here. Oh. And it also... automatically targets enemies, which is kind of crazy. Okay, I tried to dodge through that unsuccessfully. Huh. Okay, and this room is now cleared. It was, as expected, the locked door. Wow, that's actually amazingly good. That's crazy. Who even needs the fist attack to knock enemies over when you can just constantly barrage them with projectiles? Huh? Whoa, that's a new enemy type, apparently. Okay, also... Well, that... Enemy is dead. Also, I'm taking a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Wait, heal. How do you... I forgot how to heal. Yeah, I also started playing a different game that has yet another button to heal, so... That was gonna happen. Oh god. You're here. The one caveat with Yolvin's attack that keeps it in check a little bit, I suppose, is that you do have to... He will only shoot forward. So I can't just, you know, move away from enemies and dodge around like crazy and still just shoot everything around me. You know, let's not get too crazy. Obviously, I still have to look at the enemy. But there's no cooldown, no resource, nothing. It's just that. It's just that good. Anyway, I didn't even try to interact with this. Actually, I just assumed that it would work. I mean, it's obviously some sort of elevator. But... I guess we have to find the other station. It's the map. Oh, actually... Interesting. It looks like it's only gonna go up from here, but... Yeah, there is no way to interact with it or do anything here. Okay. Yeah, those guys are just screwed. Okay, respawning containers will have more stuff. Random materials. Anything here? No. So not every suspicious ledge has something. Fair enough. Oh god, I'm gonna get so confused with my shoulder buttons. It is completely unavoidable. Ooh. Are we on our way to somewhere interesting? No, not anywhere we couldn't have. Although, no, wait, I think I needed to take the upper route to get here. Oh. A charm fragment, 5 HP, we'll take that. And some more materials. Okay. So that's just considered the upper part of that next room there, even though it seems completely separate from the lower part. Nice. That's another one of those barrage attackers. Oh, no, well, that was enough height to take fall damage. Nice. Not quite enough to kill that little flyer, but well, finish him off anyway. Good thing I don't take fall damage, because I definitely would have there. Ah, well. So this room is incomplete, you say? Huh. I definitely jumped across all those platforms, I checked that. There could be something up there. Yeah, in fact, it would make sense, right, if there were another doorway that actually leads into the upper part of this room. But how would we possibly get there? Wall climb? Does not seem like there is any kind of platform anywhere nearby that would allow us to jump into that. Or jump up there. Right, there's just completely empty air above. Can we see the ledge in question? Yes, we absolutely can. There's an item too. Or maybe the item is all there is. Huh. Well, guess we're gonna have to learn how to fly. Nope. Try to preemptively... Is he gonna ever raise his shield? I tried to dodge out of the way. Just... It's too hard. Okay, that guy can spray his shots above and beyond himself. Above and behind himself. How did I perfectly... Not like that, that's for sure. How did I perfectly time the fist attack with the very first one of those guys I ever encountered? Ah, that went the other direction, even though I tried to turn around in time. Yeah, this is tricky. Or maybe I'm just making this out to be trickier than it really is. I suppose we can always... Oh, yeah, okay. I thought I pressed the button after I turned around, but maybe I didn't, actually. But yeah, you can just dodge through enemies and attack from behind. That is absolutely an option. And, in fact, the better option in that case. Okay, so this is going backwards somewhere we don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, that guy down there is definitely not dead. What about this kid here? Where's my brother? I don't know. You don't want to talk to me, so I can't really help you there. Well, this is gonna go poorly. Old upper stratum guard. Well. Okay, get knocked over. I should be holding down the ultimate button all the time. Wait. Oh, he does not continue attacking while I'm using other attacks. I thought the game told me that's how that worked. Clearly not, though. Okay, heal up. Okay, yeah, so attacking from the front is pointless. I could just attack from the back like that, but I suppose my DPS is still going to be better. Okay, yeah, let's... Oh, that's unfortunate. Couldn't see that. Yeah, please come over here. Oh, is that going to create a shockwave now? And GG. Okay. Not that bad, actually, despite my fumbling. Do we recruit you? Oh, yeah. Of course. But do we also get a backstory for you, or is this just a more generic spirit? Not spirit, homunculus. Her. Oh, the last thing I remember, I was in the central stratum. Oh. No cutscene anyway. But the girl's here. Oh, thank goodness, you've come around. My lady. In my present state, I'm afraid I can no longer continue to protect you. But at the very least, I can escort you back to the city. Young attuner, you have enabled me to carry out my final duty with honor. You have my gratitude. Unidentified transformer. Ooh, nice. Okay, so not every homunculus we save will join our team necessarily. That's fine. I mean, we don't need, like, who knows, dozens of homunculi in our team. It looks like this time, instead of giving us, I think there might very well have been dozens of spirits in the first game to choose from. Here it's going to be a more curated selection of homunculi actually on our team, each with multiple different attacks to choose from to give us a variety. But the ones that do join us, I guess, will have a bit more of a defined personality. But we will still save many of them, and they will give us all kinds of rewards, or do other things for us than just fight for us. Okay. Also, I mean, yeah, when I saw the girl there mentioning her brother, there was a little boy in the market, the lower city market, who mentioned his sister and how he fell down here. So I guess they actually he and his sister both fell from the central stratum. I don't know exactly how that happens. but I'm guessing that those two belong together. Anyway, magic transformer developed by Homunculi is highly proprietary. It is an essential component in the transformation mechanism of Nola's weapon. Yes. Right, so Nola's other weapon modes both required some sort of item. I suppose this is one of them that we just found. The other two spirits shared two different special items that they needed for their respective weapon modifications. Oh, wait. So what's left here? Ah, right, we never even looked at the other side of that map. Oh, hey there. Yeah, please don't. You can't even move, can you? Well, actually, on the walls, they can crawl up and down. I don't know if the ceiling and floor versions can move around. Okay, wait. So that little compartment there, does that tell us? Yeah, that there's a secret drop down from the room above. Oh yeah, they can crawl. If even those things can crawl, why can't Metroid crawl? Yeah, oh well. Oh, that's not a very secret tunnel if it reveals itself on at my mere approach. Homunculus expedition record. Beyond the gloom lies the hidden stronghold of House Frost, sworn enemies of Homunculi. Known as the Tethered Steeple, it was once an enormous prison meant to contain the nation's transgressors. Search the shadows for the place hidden by magic. Search the shadows, for the place hidden by magic lies beyond the Shroud of Darkness. Hidden zones, yeah, I mean, this one is the least hidden zone of all time, but I get it. Occasionally you may chance upon hidden rooms or paths. These are concealed by false walls that reveal their secrets when Lilac interacts with them. Yes, interacts as in just gets anywhere near. Right, this is the second one actually we revealed, the first one being much more secret than this one. It was somewhere, well, somewhere else. Does it really matter? Oh yeah, it was here actually. It's even visible on the map that it used to be a secret passage. The Tethered Steeple was mentioned, but in the same breath as the abandoned Magicite mine, right? If I remember correctly. So I thought they were somehow connected, but if this direction over here leads to that steeple and the mine is on the opposite end of the map, I guess that's not really the case? Who knows? Ah, too late. No. Okay. Nice, okay. Just dodge through him once and then the single... Can we please? Oh, wow, it's a smaller passage than I thought. Yeah, just dodge through their attacks once and then attack from behind and you get them staggered. Easy enough. Crimson Ribbon. Reduces the likelihood of being afflicted with the blaze, freeze, and shock status effects. I like it. Oh, it's a relic. Yeah, so we will need to have the slots available for it. I don't know if you can find more of those or if you have to have them crafted. But either way, we probably have enough materials to get another one or two. An elegant ribbon, often spotted among the wealthier parts of society. How it found its way into the lower stratum is a mystery. The jewel on the ribbon is able to offer some protection from various kinds of magic. Fancy stuff. Oh, that actually completes both maps. Even this one here. Guess I'm still gonna defeat the enemies here. Oh, that's a different type of little drone. I didn't even realize that they started shooting me now. Wait, so actually... If that is the way forward, could a secret passage be the way forward? Maybe. I just assumed before I went down and found yet another large room that the lower passage here is progress, but... Oh, wait. Can't even easily get there. Is this enough? It is barely enough. Could have instead just climbed a little bit higher. Okay, never mind. These are both just dead ends. Broken warning sign. Warning. Entry prohibited. Hazardous zone ahead. Occupied by homunculi who have declared themselves enemies of Milius. Risk of mutants. Milius Homunculus Guard Corps. Okay. Right, these are both complete, but obviously we know there is an item in the very top left corner of this room. Okay. So actually the... Wait. Yes. I was confused momentarily. No, this is the one that's incomplete. Right. So the only way forward in this direction is actually through that not-so-secret passage. But in this case it makes sense because the game literally gave me a tutorial about secret passages. Oh, okay. We got a respite here to return to easily. Maybe I should just check out the mine, actually. Surely, though, the game is going to stop me at some point, right? Enhancing abilities, yeah. I can do that now. You can unlock and enhance your abilities, your allies' abilities at respites. Unlocking and enhancing abilities requires ability components. Indeed. We also have another relic, but this one takes 3, actually. So I could choose to equip this one over this one. I mean, 10% aerial attack damage, honestly, isn't really doing that much. And I was technically... Can I not... Oh, Y to unequip. That makes sense. I was technically killed by... Was it a burning effect? Or some sort of damage over time effect earlier, so... Yeah, mostly because I didn't remember how to heal in time. But, yeah. Anyway, that seems useful to have. Enhance abilities. Ah, okay, it shows you what's available. That makes sense. We could try the heavy axe. Well... Right, so we have your default sword, then we have the far-reaching, surprisingly agile scythe attack, and then we have the slow, heavy-hitting axe. I mean, if this material is specifically to unlock this one attack, I guess there's no reason not to. Sure. Vanquisher, 2 stars. As opposed to the 1 star that this currently has? Is that supposed to indicate a like a relative power levels? I don't know. Upgrade would increase the combo from 2 to 3 and increase everything else. Combo speed seems very nice to have for this one particularly. Okay, upgrading it requires another one of those components. I thought it might go to unidentified cores for just generic leveling up of an existing ability. Anyway, let's... how do we choose abilities? Like so. Oh, wait, we could... that's interesting. So I could... Well, I don't have anything else. No, I can't. Okay. Never mind. I thought I could bind both abilities to different buttons if I wanted to. No, I have to choose. Well, in that case... Let's give this a shot. Let's, you know... try that. For a little bit. It's not that slow, honestly, for such a big weapon. How about the aerial capabilities? Well, obviously it's only a 2-hit combo, so it's not gonna carry me forward as much. Oh, hi there. All the homunculi here. Our fates were decided for us by House Milius. And then the frosts came along and gave us a new lease on life. Oh? Is that a good thing? Are the frosts the good guys? Tethered steeple, yeah, okay. What a derelict place. The fumes have spared nothing. Activate? Can we? Looks like we can. Not this... Well, never mind. This one too? I mean, we were told to go to the mine first, right? To find another... a tuner. I don't have a checkpoint here. Fast travel point. Also, hold on. Let's actually head back here first. And see what we can craft. Oh, and also talk to the siblings. I can't believe my brother fell down here too. Thank you for saving me. But that homunculus looked like he was about to fall apart. He told me to stay away from him. He left me here and went off by himself. Oh, where did he go? Can we find him again? Thank goodness she's okay. From now on, I'll make sure I protect her. Okay. Yep. Same as before. Ah, wait. We don't have enough. Oh, I only had as many materials last time as I did because I picked up a bunch of... yeah, just large caches. Okay, we don't have quite enough. Well, even if I could buy one, that would not be enough to equip both my trinkets right now, or both my relics. Magic vials, yes, okay. So eventually we will be able to craft both armors, carapaces, yeah, bracelets, totems. These are relics, these are just general upgrades, and these are components. Okay, so all types of items will eventually be available, I suppose. Just wanted to quickly check that it's the same boy who used to hang out here. Yep. Delvin's back, yes. Well, kind of. I mean, we found him, but he's actually traveling with us now, so... Oh wait, did I just get a lot of materials just from destroying those two random sets of containers? And are they back immediately? Not immediately. Well, anyway. As I noted, even having an additional one would not really do anything for us. Also, let's just push forward. We're gonna find so much more. Okay. Slow but powerful, as expected. Nice. Oh, okay. So, yeah, you cannot keep attacking at the same time. That's fine. I think it specifically said that, some description somewhere specifically said that you could, you know, use the punch while continuing to attack with a different homunculus. So, maybe I was confusing that. The fumes here are thicker than expected. Yeah, okay. This is gonna open with a mechanism from the other side. Get to the other side, get knocked around. Whoa, those guys are mobile. But still relatively easily staggered like that. Ah, okay. They will reach when I'm at max range for Yolvan's gun. Oh boy, holy crap. What the heck are you? Pretty staggerable. Is what? Nice, okay. Helix Crystal recovers 3% HP each time an enemy is defeated. Oh, I like that. An inert core that has fused with a chunk of magicite, causing an uncanny reaction. The remnants of the soul once contained within the inert core yearn to return to life. The magicite responds to their mournful longing, transforming in the process. How much is that? Can't equip it right now, but... that's only 2. Okay. And we have almost enough materials to buy 1 slot. Surely I'll find another nice cache or 2 in here. Where, if not in the mines, right? Will I find plenty of materials? Okay, we got more of those guys. A drilling robot, yeah. Thankfully they're pretty slow and lumbering and will get easily staggered by the time they reach me. Oh, that guy was too slow. What were you guarding? Nice. Wait. Oh, so I guess sometimes a map is only going to be complete, or maybe always a map is only going to be marked as completed when you've actually seen all of it too, even if you've already found all the items. I think I specifically noticed that on some earlier map. Fair enough. Which way to go? I mean, I would now normally go down the right-hand side, but I'm right here, so... Hello? I didn't expect to find people here. What are you all playing at? Why help us now? After everything we put your kind through? Your kind? You must be confusing me for a homunculus. Or, oh wait, or the attuners, maybe. Writing etched into the wall. There's something wrong in the mines. It's as if everyone has gone mad. They dig for magicite as if their very lives depended upon it. Is it because of the fumes? Maybe I've gone crazy too, or maybe I always was. I mean, I thought it was the fumes and that everyone basically knew that. Hey there. Looking forward to finding you. Wait, hold on. Give me all that stuff. I need that. Ooh, respite. Okay. Well, I can't really do that much here unless... Oh, hey there. The kid's got guts. Oh, I hope... No, we didn't find any... Well, we found that one new respite near this... or inside this steeple area. But I didn't notice... Maybe I didn't sit down there. Don't remember now, did I? If I did, I didn't notice the talk icon if there was one. If Levy isn't in town, she must have gone out by herself again. If she isn't in town, then yeah. Maybe she's still looking for her partner. I'd keep an eye on her when she was out looking for junk, but then she began sneaking off by herself. She knows to cut and run if she comes across any mutants, but she is still just a kid. And she is not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Yeah, we've seen a surprising number of children just around. Which definitely seems pretty unsafe. I mean, protection from status effects is nice. Healing damage, though. I mean, only a couple of enemies even use status effects, but obviously everything deals damage. So, I feel like that is maybe the more important one to have equipped right now. And before I immediately run into a bunch of enemies that poison me or burn me. But oh well. Extras? Okay. Miner model type 1. All-purpose homunculus dispatched to the magicite mine. It's fitted with old parts and has little resistance to the fumes. I guess even the ones that look basically just like straight-up robots still have organic parts in them that that would be affected by, well, whatever the fumes are. Ah, this guy. Old upper stratum guard. A homunculus guard driven to madness by the fumes. It was in the service of distinguished residents in the upper stratum, but fell to the lower stratum after a mob of mutants attacked it. Still a little bit confused about how the whole falling down to the next lower stratum thing works, considering it seems like it's really just, you know, a slope. Like, we saw the upper stratum back in the distance on the top of a mountain, basically, right? So you can't really, it's not like it's a floating city where you can just fall down, fall off the edge, or maybe it is like that, and I don't know. Right, just different variants on these. Brandishing an old flamethrower, it was assigned to exterminate rats and other common pests. When it senses danger, it has a tendency to blow flames in a haphazard manner, causing fires. Yes. I noticed that. Old Scout Unit Type 1. Wait, so we had seen Type 2 before? Oh, okay. It fires projectiles at targets that enter its range. It appears to have been built using leftover parts, which may explain why it malfunctions often. Oh, right, these guys. Specialized miner. A large homunculus designed for security purposes. Its body is made up of reinforced components imported from foreign lands, making it extremely sturdy. The word Asura is engraved on the back of its head. Asura, right. Hence the word. The many arms. Don't really know anything about Asura, who or what that was, really. Except that there was a game called Asura's Wrath about this multi-armed deity. That was a pretty cool game. Nola with the axe. Okay. I feel like the game is mostly just making me waste a ton of fragments on minor variations of the same characters, but I still need to unlock them all, of course. Anyway. Should we push on? 37 minutes? I mean, I could stop here. We found this rest spot. Let's keep going a little bit longer. Okay, that's a different type. Okay. Thanks for stopping briefly there. Oh, well, we're not returning that way. This will activate. Get another slide down that way. Or down this way. Secrets on the walls? Not right here. Huh? Guess I underestimated how far my... or overestimated how far my... Uh-oh. My dash would go. How have we never seen them actually start their attack? Okay. Right. Will we get the ability... oh. To break through growths like this? In this place, perhaps? Okay, it doesn't seem like... ugh. Dodged too early. It doesn't seem like... other enemies' explosives will hurt their friends. Fair enough. Nice. That works, though. Any secrets in the wall? No. Remember to destroy all the canisters. You never know what might have something good in it. I wonder if I could have jumped off the slope while sliding. Actually, let's just try that. Nope. Completely stuck, but I was able to jump just off the end of it. As you saw. Okay, chunk fragments. Keep them coming. Right, yeah, there's just nothing you can do while you're sliding. That being said, I mean, there is something... can we just... somehow reach that? Maybe by jumping off this. Oh yeah, that works. Nice. Materials, that's what I'm talking about. That did not actually complete the room because there is that bit down there. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, that's gonna crumble though. That is a crumbling structure if I've ever seen one. Isn't it? There is an enemy on it. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's actually perfectly safe. Oh, the reach around for our weapon is pretty good. But this is gonna crumble. No? At this point, probably not. Oh, don't do it. Same goes for you. I cannot move the camera up at all. There's just a hard ceiling there. Well, okay. Doesn't look like there's anything up there. Just knock him out of the air. Whoa. What are you? I also can't look down. I guess because the camera is already forced downward because of the ceiling. I can only move it sideways. A charm fragment, another one, or 5, I suppose. Oh, okay. I guess you can't be too close to an enemy for your projectiles to hit. Okay, that down there counts as part of this room for some reason, so that's why this isn't cleared yet. Unless there's also something more. Okay. Oh, we can reach you. That's convenient. We can reach you, but you can't reach us. Bye-bye. Oh, that's gonna... No? It's also not reaching us. Just barely. Can we reach you, though? Oh, that's too high up, isn't it? Oh, no. Hold on. Okay. There we go. At least you're dead now. Okay. Oh, hi. Get 2 shot. Oh, that's an elevator, though. That solves that problem, I suppose. Yeah, also with these guys. Why even bother shooting them when you can... Yeah, I saw that ledge. When you can just attack. Oh god, right, I saw that you were very jumpy. Oh, okay, that creates a shockwave behind you, fair enough. What is this? Wait, that's not anything? Can't interact with it? I don't want to attack it, but then again... Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, that refills one of my healing thingies. Okay. More materials, and that actually completes this entire large room. Nice. Right, so I could ride that up. But maybe this down here is just a dead end? Maybe not. You can't really do anything to this, can you? They will eventually just fall on their faces, I guess. Oh no. Well, it's... Oh god, yeah, yeah. I timed that extremely poorly. Jesus. That was not the proper way to handle that. Or not the best way, but it's okay. Leveled up again. Ooh, wait, are you gonna fall? What? Bullshit. No, it's okay. What determines when they fall? I thought it was just gonna be a certain distance covered, but also they can just turn around at will, apparently, which I didn't think was a thing. That guy doesn't fall. Maybe it's a different type? And there's two of them here? Excuse me? Oh, now they fall. What? What is going on? They immediately tripped. I don't understand, but that's okay. We crush these things and we get materials from them, yeah. Somewhere it was mentioned that we would find those fragments, or whatever they're called. Material. Yeah, just material. From both containers, but also from mining ore deposits. Tarnished tag, another relic. So many relics and so few spaces. Reduced damage taken from enemies by 10%. Just 10% damage reduction. That seems pretty good. Proof of occupation worn by the homunculi working in the magicite mine. Fumes pervade much of the forbidden areas, and even homunculi with a greater resistance to magic are not impervious to them. Okay. Ah, of course we got more of them. Oh, except we got the tripping variety here. Or I guess they're probably all the tripping variety, just sometimes they don't trip. I don't get it. But I do get that this is a very cheesy spot that I will absolutely make use of. Thank you very much. I also failed to see that there was actually a beam to stand on here, somehow. But that's okay. And I suppose I was correct. That ended up being a dead end. If a slightly bigger one than I expected. Okay. If I hadn't taken care of all the bomb throwers already, I guess we would have to deal with them on the slow way up, but that worked out just fine. Hello? A person? Are you the attuner we're looking for? You do have a mantle. Haven't seen you before. I got worked over by a mutant. It appears he does not know you either. We're lucky to be alive, you know. Most of my bodies didn't make it. You're hurt. What are you doing here? The grand lift in the old city isn't working. The one that leads up to the central stratum. My bodies are fixing its magic supply, and I'm down here gathering magicite to power it. But there's this garden of flowers further in. The mutant there. I barely made it out. A mutant in a garden of flowers? You thinking of checking it out? Of course. In that case, you mind taking my homunculus with you? Are you sure? The state I'm in, I wouldn't last long if I tried to go up against the blight down there. It must be these thick fumes. That's why the blight's spreading so quickly. Take good care of her, okay? I'm gonna go help the others. Okay. Hello? Is that gonna be a fighting one? Doesn't look particularly... I don't know. Well suited for combat. Inheritance achievement. Munin. Autonomous ability. A homunculus scout that belonged to the attuner Heath, whose name we haven't even learned yet. Long ago, sorcerers would often employ owl familiars as messengers. Since the decline of House Frost's sorcerers, however, they have been replaced with homunculi. Munin's autonomous ability. Upon being summoned, Munin will follow Lilac and attack enemies that are within range. While she doesn't offer the strongest means of offense, Munin can be summoned and left to her own devices, making her an invaluable ally if one isn't comfortable using multiple abilities in tandem. Okay, so you just summon her and she's gonna attack occasionally as a little combat familiar. Alright, good enough for me. I'm heading back to Old City to help with the lift. Good luck down here. Thanks. No dialogue here. Equip relics. That's another 3 slot. Jeez. Abilities. Seeker. Auto. Right. Since you can't really do what I thought you could, by, as in, you know, continuously attacking while also using other attacks, I guess we don't have to have this on the shoulder button, which is a little bit more awkward, I suppose, to keep held down by while also moving around. Although it does allow me to use that while also jumping. But since I can't turn around and walk away from enemies without stopping to attack them, I don't know. I was thinking having the, you know, the auto ability that I will only have to just activate once, and then never again, having that on the more out of the way button, I suppose, would make more sense. Maybe not, though. I guess we'll just put that on B. Follows behind Lilac, firing magic homing bullets at enemies within range. Okay. And upgrading that, well, obviously we don't have the materials for it. Stun, okay. Shooting little sparks of electricity. A mighty thunderbolt. Doesn't look particularly mighty, but stunning enemies would be useful for sure. Even lower damage, but more utility. Faster too, apparently? In the demo it looks like it's still pretty slow. Or we could bombard enemies. For slightly higher damage? Well, it's never going to be particularly great damage. The explosives detonate upon contact, dealing damage over a wide area. I don't know. Maybe I'll eventually go for the stun if I don't find any another just more offensive familiar. Just for the... If it's not going to add a whole lot of damage ever, I might as well go for the utility. Anyway, for now we have this, which is better than nothing, of course. Okay, also, it's definitely time for me to end this episode. We made some good progress, I would say. And, well, we're going to be making more next time. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.